The story is strange to me because I wouldn't do such a thing. How can I lure my best friend's wife to following or sleeping with men?
That's exactly what I told you. I know that she cannot do such a thing.
For real?
I believe.
She's lying. She's lying. I don't know why she's lying. But she's lying. She's the one that told me how to get the money. She's the one that introduced me to the men that I sleep with.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, I want you to speak out. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, madam. Before I go into details why I invited you down to this place, I would first of all appreciate you for coming. Please, do you know this young man beside you?
Yes, I know him very well.
So, who is he to you?
He's a friend to my husband.
Okay. So, this woman beside you here, do you know her?
My husband's friend's wife.
All right. That means we are on the right track. Madam, please, there is an issue this young lady brought to my table that led to me inviting the husband and down to inviting you, which is the reason why I am hiding your identity. Eh? It's because of the gravity of this very issue. Please, I wouldn't want to know your name or the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue, including your husband. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also know when someone is telling a lie. Why I told you these things? So that you will not lie to us when I get to you to tell us what you know concerning this very issue or story I'm about to narrate to you this minute. Your husband best friend wife or your husband friend's wife here brought an issue to me, saying that she has been married to this her husband for complete 5 years. He said that they have been living so happily, things has been so good and well. He said there is nothing the husband do not do for her. He got her car, opened a very big shop for her. She said that the husband is the best man any woman can wish to have as a husband. That the husband adores her, loves her so much. But as things were going on, something happened and the husband lost his job. She said that the moment the husband lost the job, things started turning around opposite way. To the extent that they went from 100 level to 0 level. Meaning that they started selling their things just to pay up a loan the husband took from the bank. Yeah, she said when this thing happened, the bank came and started disturbing. They started selling their properties. The husband sold his cash, sold her own, closed down the shop, and so on and so forth, just to pay up the bank. And I understand because I know when bank come calling, I know how they do their own thing. She said that things became worse after this, to the extent that they find it difficult to feed. Sometimes the husband will go out, do all these mini jobs like bricklayer work and the rest of them just to bring food home. And sometimes he will go and he will not get any money. That things became so bad to the extent that she don't know what to do. She said as this thing was going on that one day you called her on the phone to come to your place. Then when she came and on seeing her, you started crying. That's what is happening. She told you that this is what the condition they are in brought her to. Yes. Then you told her that there is this business you are going to introduce her to that will help her bounce back to her feet. She said, "What is this business?" You explained everything to her. After explaining this thing to her, she said she will go and think about it. She went home, think about this very thing, and called you 2 days after to say, yes, she has made up her mind to join you in this business. I now asked her, what is this business? She told me that this business has to do with sleeping with men in exchange of money. But she asked you a question that, how are you guys going to do this thing? Because there is no way she will leave the house without the husband asking her where she's going. Then you told her that you made up a story of telling your husband that you are going for a night vigil or a church program that will last for a day or 2 days for him to allow you go out. That has been the excuse you've been using on your husband. That with that, your husband will not suspect. She said, okay. Then 2 days after, I called her for an outing, and she told her husband that she's going for a night vigil. That there is this night vigil that you invited her to, that she wants to go with you. She came out and you introduced her to this chief who slept with her over the night and gave her 30,000 naira in the morning, which she took home and bought some food stuff and made food for the house. She said that 30,000 naira looked like 30 billion in her eyes because of what poverty she has seen, as in the shege she has seen in the hand of poverty. She said that this is how this thing continued until her conscience started judging her. That to the extent that she couldn't resist the judgment of her conscience. She don't know what to do. Yes, that what she's doing to this man, that he did not, that he doesn't deserve it. He do not deserve it. That the husband is a good man. And she decided to confess. But she do not know how to go to the husband and say the stuff to him. She saw my program and decided to reach out to me. She came here and told us her story. And I got my seer involved. Like I told you, my seer beside her, he sees secret and deep things by grace of God. And he knows when someone is telling lies. After telling us her story, I got my seer involved. And my seer condemned her act. Then she said we should invite her husband to help her talk to the man. We invited the husband, we talked to the man. The man was so bitter, but because he promised us, I made her promise us that he's not going to overdo things when he heard the story. He promised. And by grace of God, he kept to his promise. Then later, the husband said that he wants to know how she got into this thing. And the wife mentioned you. That it is his friend's wife that lured him into this thing. The husband said no, that he has so many friends. That which one? He said his best friend. Then the husband said he has only one best friend, but his wife cannot do this thing, that she's decent and contented with what they have. But at the same time, he said he wants to get to the root of this issue, which is the reason why we invited you down to this place. So, madam, having heard this very issue, I want you to tell us nothing but the truth. Is it true that you are the one that read, or what do you know concerning this very issue I just narrated to you? Thank you.
Well, the story is strange to me because I wouldn't do such a thing. How can I lure my best friend's wife to following or sleeping with men? Why would I do that when I have money? I have money to share, so I wouldn't do such a thing.
For real?
No. If she needed money, she would have asked me, then I would give her money. Why will I do that? I don't think. How ask the husband. She knows me very well.
Sir, you heard what the woman said.
That's exactly what I told you. I know that she cannot do such a thing.
For real?
I believe.
Madam, are you trying to tell us that this story this young lady told us that you are the one that actually reeled her into this thing, that you know nothing about it?
My dear, like I said, I don't know anything about it. I usually go to the house, phone her, buy things for the kids, then give the husband money. So why would I push her to sleeping with men for money? Men, look at me very well. Do you think I would do such a thing? I wouldn't do that. Please.
You heard what your friend is saying. How true is what she's saying?
She's lying. She's lying. I don't know why she's lying. But she's lying. She's the one that told me how to get the money. She's the one that introduced me to the men that I sleep with.
For real?
Yes, she's lying.
Are you very sure?
I am sure.
Madam, you heard what the young girl is saying. She said you are lying. You are the one that pushed her into this very act. Eh? Are you still going to say that is a lie? No, just listen to me, eh? Calm down, relax. Nobody is saying your identity. Nobody knows who you are. Hmm? Nobody at all. See, my seer here, he has a way of making people to confess to their sin. He has a way of making people own up to their crime. But it will be in your own interest and best for you to just open up to us and tell us exactly what you know concerning this thing. If it's the truth, tell us, yes, it is the truth. Nobody will beat you. Nobody will do you anything. So please, are you still going to tell us that if I bring something for you to swear now, that you are going to swear that this young lady here is lying against you?
Well, I'm going to tell you the story, but you just have to promise me that my husband will get to know about all these things.
Like you don't want your husband to know about it?
Not at all.
Like, as in, he do not know the life that you indulge in such acts?
He's not aware of anything.
All right, no problem. I promise, or I will try not to let your husband know concerning this. Just feel free. Nobody knows you, nobody is seeing your identity. So just tell us what you have to say concerning this.
Well, I'm into runs. I do runs for a living.
Okay.
That's what I use in taking care of my family.
For real?
Yes.
Does that mean that your husband is not working or something?
He lost his job back then. So since then, I've been the one taking care of the house, feeding, and other things involved. I've been the one providing for the family.
Okay.
All the runs I do, the money, everything, the rents is from me. Everything.
For real?
Yes.
Okay, how did you get this girl involved, this young lady involved into this act?
It was one very good day that she came to the house. She was crying, she was looking tattered. And so she complained a lot about the husband, how things became tough. Then I introduced her, I told her about what I do. I introduced her to one man, and I told her everything. She started going out with the man, and the man gave her a huge amount of money that day. So that was how she
She
started.
said 30,000 naira.
Yeah, 30,000 naira for the first one.
Okay.
And other ones have been paying her good money for it.
Okay.
So I enjoy doing it. That's what I do.
That's why you do.
Yes.
And you enjoy doing it.
Yeah, because that's what pays my bills.
It pays your bills.
Yes.
And you know you are a married woman.
Yes.
Wait, are you proud? You are sounding as if you are proud of what you are doing.
Why wouldn't I be proud of what I'm doing? That's what pays my bills. I don't beg people for money. I work for it, and that person that I do is what pays me money.
That means you have no reason to tell us not to let your husband know about this since you are proud of it.
Well, I don't want my husband to know about it.
Why? I thought you are proud of what you are doing. You said you are proud of it, that you put food on your table. So your husband should be also happy when he hears this.
Please, he's not aware of what I'm doing. I don't want him to be aware.
You don't want him to be aware.
Yes.
Chairman, you heard the woman you are vouching for. You told me that this woman cannot do this thing. But at the end of the day, you've heard her. So what do you have to say? She said that she does not want her husband to know about this. What do you have to say about this?
At this point, I'm speechless because I don't know what to say. But for sure, all I know is for sure that my friend must hear this.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, I must invite him here.
Madam, do you hear what he said?
But you promised me that you're not going to let my husband know about this.
I promised you and not him. He didn't promise you. I said I'm not going to let your husband know, but he's insisting that we must get your husband involved in this. Chairman, do you want to say something?
Because I can't still believe that the woman that my friend got married to is into all this sort of lifestyle. If not now that she's even saying it, she was even denying it from the first time. I can't still believe it. That the woman that I even believed in, I trusted, can even do such a thing.
Okay, no problem. I heard what you said. Yeah. Without wasting anybody's time, I'm going to bring Sia into this very issue. You guys have heard what he said. You heard the woman's story, and he heard what the husband's friend said, that he must get his friend involved in this very issue, despite the woman saying she doesn't want her husband to know about this. And me, for her to tell me that she's proud of what she is doing, she should also be proud for her husband to hear it. But before then, I want to bring Sia into this issue. Let me hear what Sia has to say concerning this. Sia, biko ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Ya bụ nwaanyị a na-ekwu okwu ya abịagokwe n'ebe a. Wee kọrịa ihe di na nwunye n'ebe a kọrọ anyị, wee jụọ ya ka ihe o were ikwu na ya bụ okwu. Na mbụ, o bido na-asị asị, sị m na ọ marọ ihe gbanyere ya bụ ihe, na aka ede ọcha, na ọ mara ihe nwatakịrị nwaanyị a n'ebe a na-ekwu. Mana agwachara m ya okwu ndụmọdụ, o wee sị m na ọ ga-ekwu okwu, mana biko na nkwa ya nkwa na mama mme ka di ya nụ ya bụ ihe, na nkwa ya bụ nkwa na ọ ga-aga n'ilu ịgwa anyị nke bụ eziokwu. M wee kwe ya bụ nkwa. O wee sị m n'ezie n'ezie na ọ na-agba ashawo, na ya bụ ihe ka o ji azụ ezinụlọ ya nni. M wee sị ya ka ihe kpataziri ya bụ ihe, ọ na-achịkọwala anyị na di ya ada arụ ọrụ. Ọ sị m na di ya na a na-arụ di ya ọrụ ọ na-arụ merụ o ji baa na ya bụ ihe, na ya bụ ihe bụ ihe na-azụ ha nni kemgbe ụwa. Nsị ya na di ya ma maka ya bụ ihe, ọ sị na ọ marọ. O wee na-ayọ biko, wee sị na ọ chọrọ ka di ya marụ. M wee jụọ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke bụ eyi di ya n'ebe a ka ihe o were ikwu na ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị na o werodo ọnụ okwu na ya bụ ihe gbagwojuru ya anya, mana ihe ọ marịrị bụ na eyi ya nwoke ga-anụrịrị ihe a, na ọ ga-emenata na ọ ga-eme kishọ na ya bụ eyi ya nwoke bịara ebe a, na nna n'anya na nwaanyị ọ na-aṅụchitara iyi, na nwaanyị o nwere ntụkwasị obi ebe ọ nọ na ọma mmewu ya bụ ihe, o wee bụrụ n'ezie n'ezie na ọ na-eme ya bụ ihe. M wee sị ya bụ nwaanyị ka ihe o were ikwu. Ya bụ nwaanyị asị m na ọkwa anyị kwere ya nkwa na ya ma mme ka di ya nụ ya bụ ihe. Nsị na ọmụnwa kwere ya nkwa, mana eyi di ya na-asị mba na di ya ga-anụnata ya bụ okwu. M wee sị gị biko dododo nebagodo anya n'okwu a ka ị gwa m ihe i were ikwu na ya bụ ihe. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe ị chọrọ ikwu, ana m ege ntị.
Ọtụtụ ụmụ nwanyị nkwa n'obi.
He said some women has a bad mind as in a strong heart. See ya na manu ihe na-ekwu.
maka na afụrọ m ka nwaanyị ga-esi welu maka na o nwezi ka ife si delu di ya wee na-agbazi dị ilo ma nwekwa ọnụ wee na-ekwu ya si na ihe ọ na-eme na ọ bụrụ na ọ na-eme ya na anya edori ya na ọ ma na ọnya bụ ihe ọ na-eme na ọnya ka o ji eri nri edozikwe nri n'ezinụlọ.
Okay, he has said that he do not see the reason why that this woman is just proud of what she's doing. As in, that she's so, as how would I put it? That she love what that she's not even ashamed of what she's been doing. That he do not see the reason why a woman would take, because there is something became somehow for the husband, has started running outside and started going out to sleep with men for money, and yet she's saying it with proudness, that she's proud of what she has doing, that is what is putting food on her table and the rest of them. See ya na manu ihe na-ekwu.
Ya bụ ife nwoke kwu na ọ ga-eme ka ya bụ di nwaanyị malụ. Akwụkwanụ m ya n'azụ.
Okay, see, I said what this young man here said, that he must make sure that the husband of this woman here knows about this, that he stands with the man, that he's in support of it. See ya na manu ihe na-ekwu.
Maka na mgbe ụfọdụ ihe na-eji nwoke ụfọdụ agaro n'iru bụ agwa na ihe ụfọdụ onye fa kpọrọ nwunye fa na-adị eme.
Okay, see, I said because why so many men are not prospering is because of what their wives are doing, the kind of lifestyle they indulge, they got themselves involved in. Just like this one, sleeping with men, going out to sleep with men for money. It brings downfall. It brings a man's downfall, backwardness. See ya na manu ihe na-ekwu.
Ya bụ na ọ ya dị mma ịkpọ ya bụ nwoke ka ọ malụ, maka na enwere ike ọnọdụ ọ nọ n'ime ya bụ na ọ nara aga n'elu, bụ ike ọ bụrụ ihe nwunye ya na-eme kpatara ya bụ ọnọdụ.
Okay, see, I said that is to say that we have to invite this man here and let him know that his condition might be because of what his wife is doing, that he might not be prospering because of this very issue. Yeah, that the act of his wife might be the reason why what is happening to him is happening to him. That's more reason why we have to invite this young man here and let him know what is going on. Madam, you heard what my seer said.
I heard.
Do you, but what?
Oh, I know my husband loves me dearly. I know he loves me.
And you feel he's going to take it rightly with you for cheating on him, or in the name of taking care, paying the house bill and the other bills.
I don't know, but I know that he's not going to take it. That case so rational. I know he loves me dearly.
Like seriously.
He can't do without me.
Do you hear what he's saying? What she said?
I have nothing to say first, but that means as she's proud of this now, that means it wasn't. She didn't even started it when my friend has issue with his business.
Okay, that means she has been doing it before.
She has been doing it since she's proud of it.
Okay. Do you hear what he said? That means this thing, you have been doing this thing. You started doing this thing before your husband had issue in the business. Just to confirm what Sia just said, that the downfall of your husband might be might be because of this thing you are doing. Are you people? You guys are listening to what I'm saying, Abi? When they see the truth don't they come out? Sia said something, and this young man is trying to confirm it to us. Yeah, and the woman is trying to tell me that the husband loves her so much that he might not take it so serious or personal. Madam, are you using a kind of juju on your husband for you to say this?
I'm not using any charm. That's natural love he has for me.
You are not using any charm.
Yes.
Okay, because this man loves you too much. That's why you are taking advantage of him. Now I get. Eh? So, Chairman, can we get to see this, your friend?
Yeah.
You have his number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so please, you will give me his number. You give me his number. Put his number here for me. Let the man come and show us that love he has for the wife. Okay, no problem. People, you guys heard what the woman said. Eh? She said that the husband might not take this thing so personal. That was why I asked her, are you using anything on the husband, on your husband? She said no, it's natural love. But anyway, let me not say. Let me not say. See ya. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke ego m nọmba ya bụ eyi ya nwoke. O ihe ọzọ iwe ikwu na ya bụ okwu ka ọ gaa n'iru kpọọ ya bụ nwoke ka ọ bịa ebe a.
Gaba n'iru.
Okay, Sia said I should go ahead to invite this young man down to this place. Chairman, hope he's going to accept to come down to this place.
Well, once I'm the one that invited him, he will come over.
He will come over.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Guys, you people have heard this very story. When I don't hear him, this woman, as long as we are concerned here, has been doing this thing before the downfall of her husband. Just like what she has said. But I pray God helps this man. I'm serious. These days we have to mind who will call our wives and who will call our husbands. Very, very important. Just as the thing is with the women, the thing is still the same with men. I'm not taking part. I'm not siding anybody. It's everywhere. It rings everywhere. That's why we need to be careful in choosing our partners. But make I not talk much. Make we first invite this man to come down to this place, to come and hear what has been going on in his house, under his roof, what his wife has been doing. Using the name of church, night vigil, crusade, to go out to sleep with men for money. You heard her story, you heard what she has said, you heard this young man said here. So please, without wasting anybody's time, I want you guys to stay tuned. You've seen this chapter, watch out for the next chapter. The next chapter is going to say it all. But don't forget to share this program. Don't forget to share this chapter. Make it go viral for the world to watch. So please stay tuned to see how all this thing is going to play out. Thank you.